okay, and at the end of the year, I would spend a little extra money just to make my life easier here in the shop and hopefully make me more efficient at what I do. Anyways, this one purchase here, I'm going to tell you about it. So this is the torque wrench we use for torquing down ER16 and ER32 collet nuts. These are the two adapters. So every time you want to go between the two, you have to scroll the torque wrench from 100 foot-pounds down to 42 foot-pounds, and you have to switch the adapter. That takes about 20 seconds. I probably do it 10 times a week. That's 200 seconds or 3 minutes. I just spent 150, 60 bucks, I don't know, on this, so I have another one. Totally duplicate set. I know, now my foam is all messed up. That's quite annoying, but that's not a problem. I'll tell you in a minute why. This one's going to keep the 32 adapter on it. The other one's going to keep the 16 adapter on it and their respective torque numbers. So when I'm switching tools, I don't have to scroll the wrench back and forth. If you do the math times the shop rate times that task 3 times a week, I believe that the payback is exactly like 12 months or something, according to my quick numbers. But yeah, so that is going to eliminate that task that I do all the time. Truthfully, there's probably bigger tasks that I could be focused on to eliminate way more time, but that one is just particularly annoying to me, and it's only 150 bucks to solve the problem. So there's that. Second thing is this setup right here. Biggest problem, every time I want my hammer, where's my hammer? Every time I want my hammer, I have to open the drawer. I have to pull the drawer open, I have to push it shut, or I just leave my hammer out on the bench, and then it just gets in the way. Everything gets cluttered because it ends up there. So I want to eliminate this hole, open and close the drawer like 1,000 times a day, and just mount a shelf on the back side of the toolbox so I can just set my hammer up there. So that'll have foam. Everything that goes up there is going to be something that can get dusty or dirty, basically. So all of the collets, and this is going to be switched out basically for all, there's the collets there. This is going to be switched out for all probably metrology equipment and whatever else I think is semi-critical to stay clean. Not that it gets like really dusty in here, but that's just how I want to keep it. So anyways, those are my few things. We also bought a whole bunch of tool holders, so I'll just be changing tool holders less. My favorites, the hydraulic holders from Shunk, and then also some ER stuff from Mari Tool. These are going to be dedicated to keeping just the Kennametal Harvey 1TE end mill, which I was skeptical of, and I never bought it even though people told me to buy it. And someone dropped one off here as like a demo. They said, hey, use this, and I tried to destroy that tool as best I could, and it lasted forever. I was doing helical plunges with it just all the time, and it never stopped cutting. It just got dull. When I say dull, I mean like a cut that would normally take like 3 or 4% spindle load was now taking probably like 30% spindle load, which I know I could have kept going. It was a lighter cut. It doesn't matter. Anyways, now I'm like a true believer. I bought that tool, and it's going to be stocked over there in a stock cabinet. So right now I need to take all of these holders, put retention knobs on them, put those in holders, and organize the extra tools into the box, and then get those tools into the machine, which is going to be standardized tools from 30 to 36. And that's also going to save a huge amount of time. Yeah, well, just know that those are always in the machine. I've never been one to keep a standard setup in a machine. I know lots of people do that, but my problem is mostly that the variety of work we do and the variety of material we work with pretty much demands a completely custom setup all the time. Through tool like 30. So like, you know, one job would take like 30 tools, and then 30 through 40 are generally empty, but 37, 38, 39. 40 is the probe, 39 is the calibrator thing for the tool setter. So that stays in there. There's a chip fan, and then the deburring tool, which is the 45-degree angle cutter. That was a lot. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, you get to spend a little money, hopefully to make yourself better at what you're doing and be able to do it more efficiently. Gross. Oh.